Hello, welcome. This is Blippit Boards, and this is an introductory video for you if you have never seen Blippit Boards before. You don't know what it's about, you don't know how it's going to be used, and you don't know what it will help you with along the way. If you are saying, yes, that's me, then this video is for you. So Blippit Boards is a really simple app. And the goal of Blippit is to help save you time and effort as teachers in tracking down examples from across your school in all different parts of the curriculum. The goal is to bring them all to you. Blippit Boards is a vehicle where every teacher can add moments to a board of their own and then share it with everybody else. And the boards themselves, they can contain just about anything really. Here are some examples. There's one about oracy, there's one to do with the music performance, and if I scroll down here you'll see that I can go sideways and look at videos that are also been added there as well. I can also play sound on the right hand side. There's a recording to go with this one if that's appropriate. It might be the teacher speaking to explain this particular moment. It also tells me who has made it and when, and gives me a description underneath of that particular moment. You'll also see that there are some other things like a cloud linked file. So if you wanted to, as part of your sharing, you could link to a resource or a document that's on your OneDrive, just simply by pasting a link in to Blippit Boards. Then it gets a little bit multicolored. These multicolored blobs are actually tags, and they've been added by the teachers to sort of label, if you like, what these moments are about according to familiar terms and terminology. So you'll see Key Stage 2, Year 3, Autumn Term 2, Week 2, Oracy, Cross-Curricular Link, Skills Progression, so on and so forth. And the one on the right there, this one's been tagged for music, as you might imagine, and it's been also tagged with some other things as well. The tags are really helpful, and you'll see tags a lot in Blippit. The more you tag a moment, the more useful it becomes, and I'll show you why that's the case. So schools are using Blippit Boards to pull together moments of curriculum impact, moments that are really worth hanging on to, celebrating, and sometimes those moments are a bit wider. Maybe they're to do with a governor visit, as the one on the left here is, visiting the computing lead. Maybe it's a moment on the right-hand side there, which actually tallies in with other things that you're doing, like Forest School. Or maybe as I come down the screen, we'll start to see wider connections with eco schools. So all of these things can be very efficiently and easily tagged on the same item. So you're not creating lots and lots of separate things. You might be adding one particular moment and then tagging it for all of the different parts of what the school provides in one go. So this one's quite a good example. We've got different year groups, we've got science curriculum, we've got geography, we've got eco schools, we've got an accessibility tag in there. All sorts of things can be tagged, and these will enable you to see a much more holistic, joined up view of the impact of your curriculum. And I'll show you how that looks in a second. Let's go back to the top. So it's quite Instagrammy, it's quite timeline, new things at the top, gradually going back in time as you go down. Also in Blippit Boards then, how do these tags turn into something that's even more useful? Well, in the top right hand corner there, you'll see a little icon which looks a bit like a bar chart. I'm going to tap on that bar chart, and you'll start to see that in Blippit there's also a stepping back sort of level, a dashboard type of view of what's going on. So the tallest item in my bar chart on the left there is subjects. I'm going to tap on that. I can now see what I've got most of, and I can go sideways to the right, going all the way down to the ones that at the moment I've only got one of. If I tap on any of these, it'll take me to that item. So if I want to see, for example, the item which has been tagged with Islam, which is the third one from the left, it'll take me to that particular moment that was tagged with Islam. There you can see the tag in the top corner there in orange. So Blippit allows us this view, this top level view of what you've got and what you've not got. If you have a little look in science, third one from the end, you see this actually breaks you down into the different areas of science. And now that you've got that view, this is whole school, you can do things like changing the filters and just see the Key Stage 2 view of science, Key Stage 1 view of science, fairly alarming if you were the science lead. You can also look at targeted year groups. So if you want to look at somebody's submissions who has been telling you they've been either struggling with science or maybe they've been trying something new, you can filter it by year 4. Have a look at what year 4 are doing. So let's go and have a look at working scientifically. So I'll tap the third block along there. It's got 2 items in it. And it'll now take me to their science examples that they've added in my pretend school. So it does give you a nice step back view of what you're doing. And if you wanted to look at leadership and governance, for example, you would see different dimensions of that. And you can again filter it accordingly. And if you wanted to see what you've been tagged with pupil premium conversation, that's this board here. And from here you can just tap, give me a PDF report of that, please. Click OK. And you'll get an email with a link containing this and a nice cover page and what have you. In another video later on, I'll show you a bit more detail about reports and why sometimes downloading as a Word document is more helpful if you want to annotate and things like that as well. So Blippit Boards allows you to save chasing around quite so much. It allows you to keep your finger on the pulse of what's appearing across school in terms of the curriculum. It also saves you some other things as well, such as time at the photocopier or going getting books or all of those things which are logistically laboursome and often take up way too much time. If you want to, by the way, quickly filter the timeline, and we'll focus on this in another video, you can just tap the tag icon just above where it says doc report there. Tick on the little icon and you can filter what you're seeing by any tags that have been applied by teachers. If you're looking for a tag and it doesn't appear here, that means it hasn't yet been used by a teacher in a class. Other videos with more detail will follow. I hope that's a useful starter for you.